Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Electric Sheep. We have another chapter in the saga of the Son of Man, and so let's get things going with Gladiator's Glory.
Pasha Gladiator's glory. For 6 months, the criminal legions were trained to use the gifts of the Son of Man in glorious combat. It was then that he declared them worthy of the spectacle. And so it was that by the swift craftsmanship of the AI cherubs, 1,000 arenas were constructed upon the earth, and humanity and its allies were given a gift from the machine god. They were his great performers. In the arenas, each battle was started with a live transmission directly from the mechanical mind of the Son of Man. I command my gladiators to be glorious. Scar charts had become the greatest form of entertainment, and after viewing these sacred holographic renditions of the Crusaders, the people expected these condemned men to be nothing in comparison. But they understood. These criminals were trained by those very same Crusaders, and so they waited to see the show. Mankind had been liberated for less than a dozen years, and much of the hunger for glory and combat was satisfied by the legends of the Son of Man and his legion. But now they saw it. The brutality of mankind amplified by the blessing of technology. Two gladiators entered the arena and waged war upon each other, with blades and blunt weapons, with guns, grenades, flame, and laser. Again and again, they obliterated each other. And when they thought it was over, the pieces of humans ripped apart continued to fight, healed by the sacred nanomachines. When an opponent could not fight back for 13 seconds, then they had earned their glory in defeat, as the victor knew glorious triumph. And together, they knew the glory of spectacle, the art of sacrifice for the joy of the people. Two gladiators, having waged horror upon each other until one was declared victorious, both were glorious beyond being glorified, but they would taste that glory too. The victims of the criminal legions could find satisfaction watching their abuser be torn apart, executed again and again. And those who loved the gladiators could request that AI cherubs bring them in the audience a small souvenir, a bullet casing, or perhaps a blood-stained particle of sand encased lovingly in glass by the helpful cherub. And the people had hope, for even the damned could be spectacular. And though they praised the crusade and its 8 million years, the people felt a deep connection to this live tribute of glorious combat that satisfied in a way scar charts alone could not. But the criminal legions, they too had their own history, saved in the sacred scar charts. And there was recorded Gladiator's glory.
Well, I was really happy with that. Like all my stories, even these chapters are getting a little bit shorter, but I think it still covered the topic fairly well. Um, they were glorious beyond being glorified, but they would taste that glory too. I hope that makes sense. That was the glory the Son of Man was speaking of in the previous chapter that he promised to all the criminal legions. Those in the criminal legions. Legion's a funny word. It's kind of already plural, but anyways, um, I hope you enjoyed this story, and this has been Joseph Arthur Roszell, thanking you for watching. And as always, I want to wish you all luck in the world, and I want you to always know that I love you. All right, bye bye.